This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning. So yesterday we worked on variables. Today we will work on another concept called loops, right? So we'll try to understand how to use loops. Okay, for more information, you can go through this document. So these are the various loops. So with items, so how they work. See, there are some examples in the documentation. Let us try to understand the same thing. So today, yeah, 3 servers I have created: Ansible server, Amazon, and Ubuntu one. So Ansible I have already installed. And then let's add the hosts. I want to add Ubuntu. Right, both instances have added. So let's try to understand one example. Like till now we copied multiple files, right? So similarly, without using variables, how can we copy multiple files without using the module copy multiple times? So how we can use loops for performing this activity, right? That we'll try to understand. And also for creating directories, suppose we have created directories, multiple directories using the module called file, right? So for that also, how can we use loops to create multiple directories which with using only one module, that is file module? So let's try to understand. Example for loops. So this is an example. Hosts. If I say hosts, if you say all, then it will be installed in all the machines, right? So if I want to install only in Amazon server, I can use Amazon server. Okay, let me install only with Amazon. Later on we use all as well. In another example we use all as well, but as of now let us use our Amazon app server. So I will be typing a little bit fast, so because now you by now you should be comfortable about the syntax, how we are working on this. Now you should be comfortable by now. So that is the reason I want to go a little bit faster so that I can cover more examples. But in between, if you are feeling not comfortable or not able to understand, then let me know. I will slow down. Source, here we use a keyword called item. While using loops, we are using a keyword called item. Now this item will be referring in our loops. Let's see how it will be used, how this item will be used in our loops. How the loops will be used, not yet, we have not yet seen. So destination where you want to copy, I want to copy in my opt folder, right? I want to copy it in my opt folder, for example, right? That's the destination. Now what you want to copy? Suppose I want to copy a file called which exists in etc folder, a file called pass. This is a file I want to copy. I also want to copy shadow. There is another file. I want to also copy another file called group. I also want to copy another file called something host name. See, these are all examples. Remember, remember that these are very simple examples. The developers who are developing now, who are senior developers, these are all, they learned the languages with basic examples. They slowly improvise themselves. First of all, they should start from very basics, the one like we are doing now. So if you know how to drive the car, at least how to know how you know to drive the car, then you yourself pick up yourself, drive the car very smoothly in coming days, right? Day by day will you improve. The same thing is going now, right? These are very simple examples. Try to understand the syntaxes. Understanding the syntaxes are very important. Once you are good with this, then tomorrow whenever you get a real time work, something similar like this, then you can go to the documentation. If you're not understanding, you can use the help of documentation. At least you should able to understand how to use the documentation, how to search in the documentation, how to refer the examples in the documentation. These things you should understand, right? This should you should understand. So for that I am giving a good background with good foundation. So please use them, practice them, so that in real time you will not fear, even though you have given any task to do in real time. So practice them, don't take it easy. Okay, anyway, there are 4 files I want to copy. So what I will do, normally you will use copy command multiple times, or you will use variables, right? That variables you can use. Instead of that, you can use loop command. So how a loop can be used, just just down to copy, exactly below down, copy, right? Then you say with items, with items. This with items will be soon be, now it's not fully replaced, but in future it will be replaced with loop. So it will be replaced with loop keyword. As of now it is with items, with files, where different options are there. So as of now with items I am using the lookup here. It will be items. Okay, this completely replaced with loop, but it is not fully completed. This is still in they are still improvising it, the new keyword loop. But as of now, with items and with files, many keywords are available. So with it together, with the flat end, with the list, okay, with the dictionary, many are there. So we are trying to understand what are with items. Okay, so very different types of options are available. So out of them we are trying to understand one item, that is with item. So with these items, what are the items? Press enter and automatically a tab will be there. So you see in the VI editor, when I set the file name as .yaml, then automatically the VI editor taking everything, the colors, the spacings, everything, it automatically helping us. So when I'm here I'm pressing enter, automatically it's taking a tab space, because it knows we are dealing with the YAML file. That is the reason it is giving a space over there. But if the extension is something different, .txt, then your VI will behave differently, because we are given extensions YAML. That is the reason it is giving some tab space. Here you type, so what you want to copy. I want to copy etc, I want to copy password. What else? These are the items I want to copy. And now I want to create some directories as well, some folders also I want to create. Let's say file colon, right? So what is the path, where you want to create the directory? As you know, file module requires path. You have to give the path. Where you want to give that you mean path, you have to mention. So suppose uh, I want to create some folders inside my opt folder. In my opt folder I want to create directory 1. Okay, similarly I want to create some 3 directories, something like this. So this directory 2, this directory 3. Oh, I'm sorry. Like that I want to create 3 directories, directory 1, 2, 3 in opt folder. Then these things I can keep under with items. This I can keep under with items. Same thing like how we did above. something like path. Here you'll say item, you would say state what you want it to be. I want it to be created as a directory. Then with item same like above, you mention the items. Now here I want to say opt dir 1, opt dir 32. These two directories I want to create. Okay, are you able to understand? So these two directories I want to create. Now suppose, I'm copying this again here from here. Let me properly indent them, otherwise you will get error. Now suppose I want to copy a particular item, something like the item name is etc shadow, same file. Again I want to copy in folders like item, escape. I want to delete these three lines, dd. Okay, these three lines are deleted. Now with items, insert mode again, tab, one more tab. Now you see above, anyway I'm creating these two directories, right? I know these two are already available, right? Then because in the previous step it has been created now, because these are created now, that is the reason I'm doing it after that. Directory 1, I want to copy my shadow file in directory 1. Directory 1 in the previous step, it has been, the previous task, it has been already created. What I'm doing here, three tasks. Copy, I'm copying into opt folder, these four files I want copying in a one shot with items. This is a loop with the items. All this, these are the list of items. This array, like yesterday we saw variable, array type variable. Similarly, this is an array. So these are the four items, four files I want to copy into my opt folder. So this way we can use a loop. Similarly, file, this another. Now this will loop for two times. It will loop. First time opt dir1 will be placed over here, and in opt folder already opt is created already there. It is already there. In the dir1 will be created as a directory. Then second time it will loop, and this time this will go here and it will place over here, opt2, and this time dir2 will be created. So similarly here also, first time this item will be taken here, password, it will be copied here. Next time this will be taken and it will be placed over here. We won't see it in runtime, it will happen. And group will be copied here, and host name will be copied here, and shadow will be copied here. Four times it will be looped. Internal, it itself it will loop. This is also same. Finally, since dr1 is created, I saw here, that is the reason I'm using that name now directly. If I don't put here, if I put it above before file module, then you will get a error. Why? Because dr1 is not available by the time, because now here it is created. After that you can use it if you want. Any questions here, please let me know. Do you have any questions, please? Okay, then save this, and now Ansible playbook. You see all total 3 changes are happened. 4 copies have been done completed, 2 folders are created, and in that 1 copy has been done. Let us check that. Go to opt folder. Here dir1 folder, dir2 folder created, group 1 host name, password, shadow are file copied, and dir1 we have copied another file that is shadow inside dir1. Let us get into dir1. You see shadow also copied here. Hope you are understanding what I am trying to do here. Right? We can improvise it. We can improvise our code a little bit by using variables as well, including with the loops. So ls. So I will say copy loops to another example I want to take. Just I want to change the sum of, I want to rename, I want to copy another file ls. Now 2 files are there. Open the second one. Here what I will do, I will, instead of you mentioning here, so tomorrow this group name they may tell you that don't use group, use the other different file, but you already referring it in multiple locations. You know, in this scenario variables are helpful, right? Variables are helpful. That is the reason. Let us create variables. Okay, becomes, come down here, go to insert mode, and here I want to variables like vars. You know, vars, the keyword vars we have to use. And here suppose I want to use file name. These are the file names. For that, let me create a variable with name something. I will say file name something colon. Now the variable, how many? It's a variable of type array. Now because we have 4 files, right? Copy them, paste here. You see indentation is important. Indentation is very important. Otherwise you will get error. Put a tab here. Now the 4 items referring, this is a file name is a variable, array variable, array type variable. This having 4 items in it. Now I can use this variable name now. This variable name I can use in place of with items. So simply come down. I want to delete it, right? So escape. Now type dd, 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 dd. Again insert mode. Go to insert mode. Now here a tab and hyphen. Here in double quotation you have to refer your variable, that is file name, which we declared above. That's it. You see now with items, the items are mentioned over here. Now these items list, this variable you can use at multiple locations wherever you want. Similarly, you can declare your directory as well. Create a directory. Okay, take it as an assignment. Take it as an assignment and create a directory, another variable. Or let me do it. Let me do it for you. So enter. Now another variable, just give a space. That's it. Just and give directory name. So I will say directory name. You can give any name, no problem. Now here the directories whatever we have used. I am using these two directories, right? Let me copy them. Now you can use replace it now, right? Insert mode. Uh, okay, escape. Here tab, give the tab. And now same like file name. How you use file? How you refer file name? Double quotation. Same thing. Double quotation. Why it is not printing? Escape. Go to insert mode again. Remove this extra. It's not responding immediately. No problem. Dear name. That's it. So this way you can use variables also. This way you can use variables also. Let me check the syntax. Syntax is good. Now I will share this. Are you accessing the core scripts? I have shared you. You try to access them. Okay. I have shared. I am sharing you the scripts as well. In the documents folder, I have created a separate folder with the name Ansible scripts. In that, we have subfolders. You practice them and try to practice. Don't limit yourself here itself. You can add your own logic and you can improvise the examples. Right. So another example. Let us see. It's delayed. It's delaying. I'm not sure why. If it's delaying, then it will continue delaying. So what I will do, I will kill this window. I will kill this window. What is this? Oh, this already is timeout taken. No problem. So go to our Amazon server, launch a new one. Okay, launch a new brand in console. So that will be that will not delay. If it is happening for you, do the same thing. Oh, Control X. It's not at all responding. Huh? Now let us take another example. Or taking again how to type right. Okay, it's okay. Now this time we just now copy. We saw how to copy. Let us see how to install softwares. Let's see how to install softwares. That can be done in different ways. What happened? The color is not changed. Oh, extension. I forgot the extension, right? ls. That is a problem. Now I want to install some software, something like using apt module because I'm using Ubuntu system. So I will have to use apt module. So here I will mention some comment. Sorry, name equal to which software you want to install. Normally if you mention like something like Apache 2, Maven, something you will mention. Suppose I have multiple softwares to be installed, then you can use with items, same with same loop, and here you can give item, and then state what you want to, what state you want. As you know, it's should be present state. Now below app to module, you have to match with the indentation. So items, see the space here, name and state inside apt, and the width is within starting with same level of apt. That is the indentation you have to maintain. If you don't maintain, you will get error. Here Apache 2 I need to be installed, and then I want to install Maven as well. These two I want to install, for example, right? Then that's all. This one type of doing it. Another type will be there. I will show you in a moment. So before that, let us try this. Now run this. Okay, first time I'm connecting to my Ubuntu machine. Sorry, here is my Ubuntu machine. Control C. This is my Ubuntu machine. So it's the first time it is connecting. So it is asking for permission. Anyway, we will connect in a moment. But meanwhile, let us try whether Apache is there or not. Apache 2 version. It is said not found. But if you want to install, you can install. Use this command. And Maven also not there. Okay, this tool will be installed in a moment. Then yes, you type yes here. Then it started the installation. Right. So now it has done. Now let us try now. Yeah, Apache is installed. Then Maven also installed. Version 3.6. Both are installed. Okay, nice. Right. One thing I want to tell you that apt internally uses loops. Apt module internally uses loops. No need to use loop. But if you want, you can use loop as well. But let us try. Let us test it. As I told, where oh, I'm in my Ansible server. I want to do this for this. Uh, ping google.com. Right. Vi, or I'll say copy. Right. So as I told you, apt actually internally uses loops. So let me type the same thing. Now insert mode here, name tag, apt module internally uses loops. Okay, let us check that. So because I'm using name tag over there, then this hyphen is not required. So match the apt exactly under name. Then here, what I can do, no need to use with items. Escape, right? And then here, these insert mode, remove these items, and now press enter. Now your name, the name tag itself acts as a array. Now you can give whatever. Now you can give whatever items, whatever software you want to install as an array. You can mention over here. I want to install Git, or else I want to what do you call, what, tree command. I want to install tree command, and then I want to install what else? What software we have? Uh, Java, right? For Java version 17, I want. Here, if you see for Ubuntu, we have a command to install Java. This is the one. Okay. What is the version it is taking? Font config OpenJDK GRE OpenJDK GRE. Okay, I will check another one. Java 17 on Ubuntu 2022 version number. Just I'm giving randomly. So you can take somewhere you will get install OpenJDK. Let me try this one. Randomly take anything is fine. Just I want to see the, okay, same thing. Open, it is JDK. Okay. Uh, Here is the command. It's also JDK. Okay, I want to JRE as well. So okay, let me install JDK. Just copy this one, and in our code here you mention it. I want Java OpenJDK 17 version. Okay, and it should be presented. These two should be installed, Java and tree. So let me go to my Ubuntu. Control C, create a screen. Tree command is there. It's not working. A tree version. Anyway, Java. It seems already JDK 11 is there. Okay, let me try then other thing. So let me remove Git then. Git version. Git -1 version. Okay, let me remove this. Apt remove Git. Yes. Now let's check Git version now. Okay, Git is not there. Let me use, I try with Git instead of Java because Java already available there. So end of the day, what we are trying to understand is that without using loops, the apt module internally uses loops actually. So that's what I'm trying to say. So no need to use with items directly. If you want to use if you want to install multiple softwares, then you can go like this. Name this one software, this second software. You can do that for multiple softwares. You can do this like this. You can do for multiple softwares, right? Escape. Now execute it. Playbook 4. Right now git version. So git is installed back, and then tree command should work here. So tree command is working. We're getting the output. That means it has been installed. That is one way. So similarly, let us understand another type of loops, that is nested loops. We have nested loops as well. I will copy this instead of writing from basic, or else I do one thing. Oh my god. Then copying this not much use, but anyway, Let me take this loop example, nested loops. Okay, one dot yaml. Hosts, now you can take anything, no problem. Amazon, just for example sake, you can take anything, no problem. Now same, we will use a simple module like copy kind of, take source. Now with an I will type it and I will explain you. That will be easy. Otherwise you will be confused what I am saying. Same like arrays only. It's same like arrays, which I told you yesterday. We have to use indexes while using this example. So you know what is copy module is, but the only thing is the internally the variable how using is somewhat different. We are using indexes. Actually, it is very easy to, if you understood, then it is very easy. Now here with items, instead of with items, we have to use with nested. So these are the items. For example, now here this with nested is a array. Now here first value is index, for example shadow, and then other one is dot temp. Now meaning is that item 0 will pick this value, item 1 will pick this value. Simple, that's it. Hope you're understanding. This is another way of using another loop called with nested loop. So item 0 referring this one, item 1 will refer this one, the folder that is destination where you want to copy this file, shadow file I want to copy in the temp folder. So instead of writing it, you can use this, you can declare variables for this. You can try with variables as well. You declare variables over here and you can directly you can refer the variable names here. You know how to use variables here. That would be good idea. Here I'm directly writing the values, but use the variables as a task you try. Okay, you create variables and variables, you assign these values and use the variables here, as we refer the previous examples if you are in confusion. That's all. This is one example. Okay, so in nested should work here. So here if I start my Amazon server, which the session has completed, then ls go to my temp folder and check. Not temp folder, right? etc, I went to etc, right? Not etc, should go to ls. You see the shadow file has been copied. They are the pre-existing files, ignore them. Shadow file has been copied. But what if I want to copy multiple files? Here one file is copied, but what if I have multiple files, right? So let's try with another example. So the same example, I've taken renamed it. I want to change few things here. Okay, item 0 one file is there, fine, but what if I have multiple files? Very simple. Here you have to put whatever files you have. More, if you have more files, you put in a square bracket. Put in a square bracket, and every file name you put in a single quotation. That's it. One item. Now this is one file. You have another file. Okay. Then put it in single quotation again. Where it is, give the path. If it is in etc folder, give the path etc. But if it is in another folder also, you can give the other name. Group, and then what the we have another one, for example, in same folder etc password. Right? And then okay, sorry, we have to close it, right? That's it, we have closed it. Fine. Then where you want to copy? I want to copy in different folders, not only on the same one. Then you can give same square bracket. I want to copy the first one in op. The first directory name is opt, and second one is temp, and third one we have multiple folders, right? System folders. One of them is mount folder is there. That means now what happens? Here it will be same. Item 0 will take shadow. Item 1 will take opt. Item 0 is this time takes the second item. It auto increase. It will be auto increase, and this will move to temp, and password will be taken last item, and this will be copied to mount folder. It is simple. If you have multiple items, this is a way. But if you feeling it's very commas, single quotations are confusing, then as an assignment, what you do? Declare a directory folder, a file folder under file name as a variable, directory name as a variable. And I explained you already how to declare multiple items for files array, how to declare multiple values for a directory array. You how to create them. I told you. You put them there under our where section, and refer the file variable here and refer the directory variable here. It will be very clean and neat, and it's manageable also. As an assignment, please try that. If you're facing an issue, let me know. But let's try this one. Escape. One error we got. What is that error? An exception during what? To see the full. Okay. It is password. See, the name I've given wrong. You see, password I've given. The one complete. It's not password, right? It is just what it is. It should be WD. That's all, not WRD. Let me open my file. VI nested to. You see, here I've given password. Spelling is wrong, right? So in this case, I can correct it. I can correct it. But you can use. Okay, let us correct it first of all. Insert mode. I'm sorry. Escape. Sorry, I told you wrong actually. Every file is copying into shadow is copying into three folders, group also copying into three folders, password also copying into 3 folders. So that means it is copied into all the 3 files are copied into the respective folders. Let us check that and let's see how can we avoid it. That also we try to understand. Ls, it's very fast, easily session is expiring here. Meanwhile, it come to life. So what I was saying is that the mistake what I told you wrongly is that I said that this will be copied into opt folder and this will be copied into temp folder and this will be copied into mount folder. No, that is not correct actually. These 3 files are copied into opt folder. Again, these 3 files are copied into temp folder. Again, 3 are copied into mount folder. This way it will work. But what if? But what if I want to? I don't want that. I want this to be copied in opt and this to be copied into temp folder. Like that I want. But this one behave like that. Then I want to change this behavior using. We have another loop called hash loop. We have hash loops. We call it as hash loops. Using hash loops, you can copy this file to specific folder only, this file to a specific folder that we can do. Okay, that we can do. So that also we'll check in a moment. But meanwhile, let us see whether it worked or not. Okay, first of all, which one we used? Mount folder, right? Let's go to mount folder. Ls. You see all the 3 files are copied here. Come out of it. Let's go to cd opt folder. Ls. Here we have 3 already. We copied multiple times. Maybe it's already there. No problem. The other one is etc folder, right? Or temp folder, I think. See, temp folder also received 3 files. Okay, so that means the previous example copying every file, all the files to every folder. Now I want to restrict it. For that, you can use another syntax called hash loops. Let us. I have taken a copy of this. Let me modify this one with a different way using this time hash loops. Okay, insert mode. Here, first of all, I will not change source now. Let me change this content itself, or else no problem. Anything is fine. Don't confuse. It's very easy. So instead of indexes, we use, suppose you can give some name like A, and this you can say it as a B. See, you can use, if you don't like this editor, you can use Visual Code also. Visual Code, normally in real time we use Visual Code, and we can copy from there and you can paste over here, or you can push your scripts. Actually, we push it actually. So in other session I'll explain you those as well. Visual Code, it's very simple actually. It's another tool. So here I have to insert and I have to escape many things. I'm doing it. So instead of that, you can use Visual Code. Let that I will see, we will see that as well. Now here I am saying that I want to copy this shadow file, this shadow file, right? Then you say a colon in single quotation. Okay, this shadow file I want to copy, comma. Then where you want to copy, in the which folder, I will say b colon temp. Remaining you can delete it. And it's not a square bracket. This time it will be a square curly bracket. While using hash loop, you have to use curly bracket. Now see it carefully. When I say item.a, that means nothing but this value will be replaced here. The complete will be replaced with item etc shadow. Source is etc shadow. This is a file I want to move. Destination item.b, that means b value is what? Temp. Temp will be placed here. That means shadow file will be copied into the temp folder. This way you can target. Escape dd. Oh my god. Okay, control Z can I do? Control Z. Very good. Very good. Okay. Give me a minute, please. ls value 3, right? We nested 3. Oh, swap file, read only, read, recover, enter. Okay, something it has recovered, no problem. Insert mode. I thought of deleted the second line, but it deleted the first line itself. No problem. Here again, put a square curly bracket. So while writing developers, so people like writing these scripts kind of thing should have good amount of patience. Okay. Next thing is that a is a path you have to give. Which path? Where is your source file? It is in etc folder. And then password. I want to copy. Where you want to copy? What is the folder? B colon. I want to copy in opt folder in single quotation. Okay. Remove it. That's it. Escape yy is a command to copy. Insert mode. Enter. Escape. Again escape. T will paste it. No. Sorry. From next class on onwards, we will use Visual Studio. Okay. You install Visual Studio on your machine. Next class, you prepared with new editor called Visual Studio. It's a free one. Visual Studio or Visual Code, you can say. So we have two tabs. Microsoft having two editors, Visual Code and Visual Studio, both are there. So Visual Studio Code is enough for us. Visual Studio is another one that their developers, .NET developers will write their code over there. But this is for anything. You can write anything. Okay. You go to Visual Studio Code. From here you can download it. Here's the download option. You can download it. For Windows you take it. Okay. You install it. If you want to use, you can install it, but it is not mandatory. It's not mandatory. I will use both VI editor as well as Windows as well. Both you can use. Okay. I believe I have already this one on my machine. Visual Code. No, I have removed it because it's not required. If you want, you can install it. I will also install it so that on Monday we will work on Visual Code. It will be very easy. We can type over there and I can copy over here. But anyway, this is another example. We'll see. Here today we'll spend few more minutes extra time today, if you don't mind, because tomorrow anyway weekend. If anybody want to leave, let me know. Then I will stop the session. Why? Because I want everyone to be available. If anybody have to leave, then let me know. I will stop. No problem. We can already left. Okay. Tulsi, we will discuss in a moment, please. We will discuss in a moment, please. Right. So this again, I want in opt folder. That's all. You can try this. Okay. This is enough. This is enough. Okay. What it's saying, A is not there. It's saying A attribute is not there. So what mistake I have done? I have not saved it or what? I've saved, no. This is a file I want to copy to B colon opt folder. Here change it to item.a B. That's it. And then you can copy this, paste here. This time the shadow, in place of shadow you can say host name, right? So files temp file, change it to temp folder. This also temp folder, simple. So item A, item B referring the folders, this part, item A referring the file part. Okay, everything is fine. That's it. You copy this. Okay, so now 4.yaml, we'll take a new one, insert mode, right click, paste it. If you whenever you're pasting it, see the indentation. Don't try to execute directly. So if there is a problem with indentation, go home, delete it. Yeah, it is now fine. Yeah, everything is fine now. Escape, save it. Now execute it. Syntax, uh, 4, example is 4, right? So when we use other editor, this is a problem we face. The problem what face is the indentation problems. Here, one moment please. A task, everything is fine, right? Okay, Amazon test.a, I do not it with nested. What spaces? Everything looks fine for me. See, there I pasted, and here it. What happens? This will treat it as a spaces, extra spaces. That's the reason I am not typing here. Otherwise, I would have done here itself, right, from the beginning. So that is the reason. So in place of tabs, it has taken as spaces. So everything will be a problem. Okay. As an assignment, you please try this one. Okay. As an assignment, you please try this one. Okay. It's very simple. By now, I hope you are understanding. Anyway, I will copy this in one of the file. You try that. So what it's saying is spaces here. See all spaces here. So that is the reason. Don't copy from here. If you copy, This all spaces will be taken care. So if you want it to work now, we can do it also. See, press a tab here, or very problem. So everything you have to do like this. It's a headache. Okay, or else let's we can try our visual editor also. One moment, let me install visual editor. Don't hesitate. If you anybody want to leave, don't hesitate. Okay, Windows, so I'm using Windows now. Okay, here, save it. Run as administrator, press yes. Is not you like to install, okay, I accept the agreement and click on next, next, next. So if you any issues, let me know while installing. Okay, tomorrow let me know if you on Monday, let me know if you have any issues. Okay, let me launch it. This is your editor. Okay, theme could be anything, no problem. So what I will say, I will say new file. New file I will say, this time I will use another example, something like tax.yaml file. Press enter. Where you want to create this? Where you want to create this file? New folder. You will say Ansible scripts. In this I want to create this file. What is the file name? Tax. It's saying all files. When it's saying all files, careful. Okay, when it's saying all files, put in double quotation. Okay, and you say here YAML. Okay, then create file. Now you see YAML file having a special symbol, exclamation mark, like this. That is the YAML file. Okay, close this. Now here, let us now you try to understand tags. What are tags? What are tags in Ansible? We try to learn, or else the previous one again, which are already having spaces. Now here hyphen name. Okay, example of, can increase the font. I have to change the font actually. View appearance. Mhm. So control plus, okay, control plus equal to, okay, control plus equal to, okay, looks nice. Examples of tags, okay, in playbook. Let us see what is playback. Tags are hosts, hosts. Here, here, what is our host name? Like take Amazon itself, and then become a root user. Little bit comfort, right? When compared with our VI editor. Now tasks, right? Press a tab over here and copy. Okay, press enter. I want to copy source. What is the source? Etc shadow destination temp. This is the destination. Here you can have a new keyword called tags, right? Tags. Here you can say tags like dev team, something dev team. So a tag I'm created. See how I'm creating tag? Exactly under the module, I'm giving a name called tag colon dev team. So this dev team, you can give any name, dev team or dev one team, whatever you want. Okay, there's no rules or instruction conditions that you have to give this name only or that name only. Next tag, next task is file. For example, file, I want to copy Okay, what is a path? I will say temp path, and in this path, uh, I want to create a directory. In this path, I want to create a directory name. What is the directory? So I will say important docs something, and then what you want it to be as a directory. Okay, directory will be created for you. And again, you can create one more tags here. Here, something like QA team, for example. Okay. Now, next, I want to install some software. Then, if you want to install software, you know which module you have to use. M module. Say I want to install something like Maven. Maven I want to install. Right, state what you want to do with it. You want to remove it or create it? I want to create it, then present. So I told you the cache should be cleaned before you doing anything, so that the instruction should be clean. Then what, another tag here, tags. What tag you want to give? Any tag, production team something. That's it. Okay, save it, control s, it is saved now. Control a, copied. Go to our, it is still live. Done. Let me check here. You try that ash loop. Okay, and let me know if you face any issue. Okay, we'll fix it. I will end this after this tax, and tomorrow on Monday we'll continue with more topics. You practice all these things. Just in interview, they want to test your basics sometimes. At the time they may ask you to write some script. So at the time you should not fail in these basics. So now okay, ls. Now let us create a vi tax. Okay, example dot yaml, enter, insert mode, right click, and paste our script over here. See, without any spaces it's properly came. Escape. Now what next? Execute it. Ansible hyphen, what is errors? Oh, I'm sorry. Here we have to run something because we are using tags. Okay, not tags actually. One moment, please. First of all, let me check the syntax. Here, I'm removing some extra lines here at the bottom. Escape, delete. Okay, fine. So here syntax, yeah, syntax is a problem here. For copy also, I have forgot hyphen symbol over here. If you see for copy, I forgot the hyphen, but error it is showing somewhat different, right? So don't believe the errors. So you have to whenever you get an error, you have to check the whole complete file. Okay, in task you have to give a, what do you say, tab? Sorry, hyphen here, hyphen here, right? This is the way. See, the complete thing is wrong here, right? How we coded here? See the mistake I did here. That's my mistake. I forgot to give a hyphen here, and everything is gone wrong. Okay, that is our mistake. So this way you have to understand the issues and fix it. Escape. Right. So first of all, let me check the syntax. It is fine. And now because I'm using tags, please try to understand. I want to what is the advantage of tags? Advantage of tag is that suppose I want to only run this part, I want to execute only this part, then you can do it. Or only this part I want to do, you can do it. You can execute only that part. That level of control you will get if you use tags. So how to use your tags? See, while executing here you are given the file name, right? So what you have to do is you have to give your what do you call tag name. So what tag name you have given in your code, in your script, that tag name you have to give here. So how you give hyphen hyphen tags equal to which tag name we want to execute, which tag name we want to execute. So here suppose I want to execute only this part, I want to execute only file module I want to execute, then give qa team, then give a qa hyphen team. If you observe carefully, only the file part has been executed, only the file part, because the qa tag doing only using file module. If you want to use the other module, other tag, that is production prod team, then only maven will be installed as per the module prod team. If you see here the code prod team, this name I'm using. So when you use this name, only this section will be executed, your maven will be installed, right? So previously this is our Ansible server, sorry, our Amazon server. Here maven version, it is not there, right? So and even we have created some file as well, right? Which is that temp, in the temp folder important docs we have created. Let's check that first. So cd ls, so important docs has been created here, right? Now next I want to install our maven software, then execute this command. Now enter. Now it's only doing the particular module, executing that particular module only. So whatever tag matches, so your tag in your tag you can have multiple modules, but as of now in the example I'm showing only one module. So it has been installed now. Now let us check that as well. Now let's check the version. Now maven has been installed. Hope you're understanding. Okay, hope you're understanding now. So from Monday onwards, let us use let us start using our Visual Studio code. So here only we'll write our Docker YAML files, Terraform files. Okay, whatever we do, let to come now onwards we'll do here. Okay, you'll get habituated with the other editors as well, not only our what do you call VI editor. You get practice of using this as well. Okay, indentation is very important. You see indentation, this helps you see the linings how it is showing. So this way you will get good idea whether they are properly aligned or not, right? Right. Anyway, everybody install this Visual Studio. Let me you can find it out, it's very simple. This is a path. Where it is a path. Yeah, this is a path. I'm just pasting over for you. If you are not comfortable, then yeah, this is a path. Okay, use this one. Okay, okay, then if any doubts we'll discuss on Monday morning. Till then, thank you for your time. Take care and thank you for your time. Bye.